All right, let's be honest. If you think Excel sheets are a special kind of torture, and you'd rather do, I don't know, literally anything else than make a budget, then welcome. You have officially found your people. Today, we're gonna unlock the ultimate financial hack for anyone who just can't be bothered. I mean, seriously, have you ever looked at your bank account like halfway through the month and just thought, wait a second, where did it all go? It's like there's some kind of financial ghost haunting your wallet. One minute you're feeling good, you've got cash, the next, poof, it's just gone. You know what I'm talking about. That beautiful, glorious, top-of-the-world payday feeling that lasts for, what, a solid 48 hours? You feel rich, you feel powerful, and then you buy one fancy coffee and suddenly you're checking your bank balance with one eye closed, just praying it's all a bad dream. It's a modern-day tragedy, really. So let's put on our little detective hats for a minute, because today we are officially solving the case of the vanishing money. We're gonna follow the clues, we're gonna track down the culprits, and we're gonna figure out exactly where your hard-earned cash is sprinting off to every single month. Okay, big spoiler alert here. It's not a Bermuda Triangle in your back pocket. The culprit, my friends, well, it's you. It's your habits. I know, tough love. But hey, we gotta face the truth to fix this thing. So let's meet the main suspects. First up, you've got the "it's just $5" trap. Yar, these little expenses, they team up like the Avengers to absolutely demolish your bank balance. Then there's emotional online shopping, right? Where a 50% discount feels personal, like a challenge you just have to accept. And of course, the silent but deadly assassins, those subscriptions for apps you completely forgot you even downloaded. Without a budget, these guys are out of control. And this quote right here, this is the absolute heart of the problem. Most of us, we spend our money first, and then we just kind of hope there's something left over to save. That's like eating a whole cake for dinner and hoping you'll still have room for a salad. It almost never works. This is the mindset that keeps you stuck in that broke cycle. But don't you worry. We found the problem, and now it is time for the solution. The hero of our story has arrived. I present to you the Lazy Genius Budget. I mean, the name says it all. It's smart, and more importantly, it requires the absolute minimum amount of effort. Yep, you heard that right. No complicated spreadsheets, no crying over a calculator, no tracking every single little penny you spend. This is a simple, straight-up rule designed for people who would rather be doing, well, anything else in the world besides budgeting. Okay, so what is this magical rule I'm talking about? It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and it is just beautifully simple. We're about to break down exactly what it is and how you can start using it like today to finally tell your money who's boss. Just imagine your income is a pizza. All you're doing is slicing it into 3 simple pieces. A big 50% slice for your needs, a pretty good 30% slice for your wants, and a super important 20% slice for savings. That's it. That is the entire system. Now, let's dive into what actually goes into these 3 buckets. What counts as a need versus a want. This part is where the magic happens, because it really forces you to be brutally honest about where your money's going. First up, 50%. Half of your after-tax income is for your needs. This is the non-negotiable, gotta pay it, adulting is real stuff. We're talking rent, utility bills, basic groceries, getting to work. A simple way to think about it is, if you don't pay for it, you'll probably end up homeless, in the dark, or fired. This is the boring but super essential foundation. Next up, we've got 30% for your wants. This is the fun bucket. This is your Netflix subscription, your dinners out with friends, that cool jacket you've been staring about online. I mean, could you technically live with this stuff? Yeah, sure. But let's be real, life would be pretty miserable. This bucket is for your joy, for your sanity, and for making all that hard work actually feel worth it. And finally, we have the most important bucket of them all, 20% for savings and investments. Now, this is not leftover money, okay? This is you paying the most important person in your life first, and that person is future you. This is your emergency fund, your retirement, your down payment on a house someday. This bucket right here, this is your ticket to actually winning at this whole adulting game. And look at how simple the math is. Let's say your take-home pay is $500. Well, $250 of that goes to your needs, $150 is fun money for your wants, and a solid $100 goes straight into savings. See? No headaches, just a clear, simple direction for your money. Okay, so the rule itself is super simple, but there is one massive, gigantic trap that people fall into that makes the whole thing completely useless. Let's talk about the number one mistake that people make.
So there are two ways to do this. The broke way is what most people do. They spend on wants, they pay for their needs, and then, shocker, there's nothing left to save. The smart way flips the entire script. The second you get paid, you take that 20% for savings and you move it aside first. You pay your future self before you pay anyone else. Then you handle your needs and have fun with whatever's left over.
And really, that's the whole secret. Your money isn't just evaporating into thin air. All this time, it's just been waiting for you to give it some directions. With this simple rule, you stop just reacting to your spending habits, and you start being the boss of your own money. You tell it exactly where to go. So, are you ready to stop being broke before the month is even over? Go on, smash that like button and show your bank account who's really in charge now. And hey, while you're at it, hit subscribe so your wallet can thank me later. And you know what? Share this with that one friend who definitely needs to hear this. We all have that one friend. You know who I'm talking about.